Welcome to the digital magazine video for the month of June.
Hi, I'm Mr. Mokram, and I'm the advisor of the chess club at Hillsburg High School. In chess club, it's a pretty casual club. We come and we play chess. Every once in a while we try and set up a tournament of sorts, but really it's just a place for kids who want to play chess or learn how to play chess to come and get a chance to play a game during lunch. My job in chess club is basically to get the boards out at lunch, to help facilitate games. If a game requires a timer, right? If we're trying to play at lunch, if the two people playing want to use a timer to finish the game, then we would do that. If they want to just play, and what I would need to do is then keep the board safe so that they can return and play the following week. That's my job. And then if there's new members or people that want to learn how to play chess, I'll spend time playing with them and just teaching them the basic movements of chess and the chessboard. Chess is a board game, but I would say it has a lot more strategy than most board games. Chess, there's a series of pieces. The ultimate goal is to capture your opponent's king in a position where the king can no longer move anywhere. And then there's various pieces that you use to try and capture the other person's king and put them in what they call checkmate, which is like game over. Chess club doesn't have a lot of annual goals or anything. It's really more of a casual club where people just kind of come and get to practice chess and play chess and learn how to play chess. So I would encourage you, if you have any interest in learning how to play chess. I think that people have been recently watching like Queen's Gambit, and so chess has become a little bit more popular. But if you want to learn how to play chess, come join the chess club. If you want to come challenge somebody at chess, come play Tuesday at lunch. And it's really easy. If you like, you can just bring your lunch, get set up. We can put a 10-minute timer on and you can get the game completed during any lunch period. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Mr. Mokram. I'm the chess club advisor in room 41. Please come join us Tuesdays at lunch to play and learn how to play chess.
My name is Hadley Ritter, and I'm a senior at Hillsburg High School. I'm very interested in everything culinary with our culinary program here. I got involved in culinary my sophomore year after coming back from COVID through some of my friends who are upperclassmen and thought I should be involved. I am the president of Skills USA and our culinary club. Our culinary club focuses on helping our competitors through Skills USA practice for their culinary competitions, and then Skills USA is just kind of a overarching place for people to come and compete. Through competing in Skills USA, I've gotten the opportunity to compete at state conventions and national conventions. This has earned me a spot at our World Skills Convention, which would be this August in Lyon, France. Sadly, I had to turn down the offer because of the time commitment it took, but it was a very prestigious opportunity for me, and I really appreciated even the chance to interview for that, so that was great. I've been cooking since I was 6 or 7. Both of my parents are really into culinary. They went to the CIA, so I kind of just grew up with it, but competitively since sophomore year. What originally got me interested in culinary was some of my upperclassmen friends who had competed before. Elliot Gomez, Dominic Dury. They competed very successfully before me and got me into it, so seeing them do that, I just thought I should give it a try. I like what competing brings out in the rest of my life. So like the dedication and commitment that I bring to competing, I can also apply to every other aspect of my life, which I think is a very, very valuable lesson I've learned through competing. My least favorite part of culinary and competing is probably doing the dishes. It takes a really long time, and also like all the food waste too that comes out of it, which I try to minimize, but it's a lot. Right now I am preparing for our state competition, which will be in April, so I have about under a month to compete or practice for that. And then I'm also hoping to go to nationals again this year.
Hello, Healdsburg High School. My name is Mike Edwards. I'm the student advisor here. We've had questions about policies and reasoning, and one of the first questions I'd like to address is, why do we have a closed campus? And what I mean by a closed campus is, once you're at school, you don't leave until you finish your last class, i.e. if you have no 7th period, you can leave at 6th period. If you have a free 4th period, you have to stay on campus to complete all of the classes, then you can leave. That's the term of a closed campus. And the reason we have a closed campus is some years ago in the past, we had an open campus. And the problem was people were leaving campus and not behaving and coming back to campus at different times, in different ways, and it was a big disruption. And the school board, not just the high school, but the school board decided, we will make it a closed campus. You cannot leave until you're done with your education for the day. And once you're done, you can leave. And that's the term of closed campus. Another question I have was, how does a closed campus help keep the students safe? Well, it keeps students here, and I can watch them along with all the other adults to make sure they're behaving correctly. They're not wandering off and hanging out downtown. You're here for an education, and we really want for you to explore your education here on campus and take advantage of it. I know school is not the funnest place. Later on, you will appreciate what you get here, and you'll miss it. I've had many students come back and say, I wish I could do high school again. And they were the ones that used to cut school and leave a lot. And as they got older, they realized really what they lost. So we're helping encourage students, young people, make the right decisions for their future, not mine. And so that's the whole term. And what are the benefits of having a closed campus? I just kind of spoke about that. And the benefits are, once you're here, you can focus on your classes, focus on being a good student, focus on participating at your school. Today is a day that we have a great lunchtime school event, and I didn't participate in a lot of school events, and I look back and I regret it. I wish I went to football games. I wish I participated in school events so I got more out of my time with my cohorts, my fellow students. So that's another reason why we want you here. You might not think it's fun, but later on when you're old like me, you'll look back and go, God, I wish I did that. I wish I did better. Another question is, how do you make sure students understand and follow closed campus policy? Well, hopefully by this video we're helping in that way. And talking with them, I usually stand out at the entrance of the school and deter students from leaving. And I explain to them, if you need food, pack a lunch. We do that as adults. We bring our lunch to work because we don't have time to go to the market or go somewhere. We can sit down, relax, eat our lunch, and then continue to be good people. And so that is a very good benefit. It allows you to focus on your school, be here, and participate in the whole event of being a high school student. Another question, I didn't wear my glasses, sorry. Are there any plans to change the policy? I can't answer that honestly because they don't consult with me, and it's done by the school board, which is a member of elected people from the city, and they are school board members, and they get to vote and participate in the decisions that's best for the school. Some are parents, other adults, and they can make the decisions because they're adults. And so they haven't made any notifications to me, nor have I heard any rumors to the effect. So as far as right now, the policy stands, and I'm happy to enforce it. I'm happy to explain. I'm happy to do this video and try to help younger people understand why we're doing it, not to punish, but just to help students be their best. I hope this helped you, and at any time you can come up to me and ask me any questions about these things or clarifications, or if I didn't explain something correctly, I'm always available to speak about it. And thank you for giving me some time. Goodbye.
I'm Mr. Osborne. I've been coaching here softball on and off 23 years. I think total 12 years at varsity softball. Kind of coached a whole bunch of other sports, but locked into softball maybe 15 years ago. Did 7 years, took some years off, came back, and this is my 4th year doing it in the second round. I started coaching softball because I played fast pitch softball when I was 19, so I played this sport, and I love the sport. I like working with kids. The girls are great. It's a fun thing to do, so really enjoying it, and kind of keeps you young and keeps you out here with them, and it's great. My inspiration for coaching is I like passing on what I know. Baseball and softball are such intricate sports. There's so much going on and so many rules and just really cool strategies, and it's awesome as you work with kids longer and longer that they start picking up on those things and seeing it and implementing kind of some of the fun things you can do in the game. It's a very individual game wrapped up with a team game. So yeah, you're all one team and you have to play as a unit, but like on offense, you're on your own, and on defense, you're sort of on your own for a while. So it's a really cool mix of individuality versus team sport, and I really enjoy that. The camaraderie it brings, having 14, 15 kids on the team all together, it's a lot of fun, and you get to build great relationships. So the students are building great relationships, I build relationships, and so lasting relationships too. So it's really cool. That's what I enjoy about softball. That's what keeps me coming back to coaching year after year. So what I'm looking forward to this year, we are halfway through the season or so, maybe a little bit more. I've really enjoyed working with the young kids. They were freshmen last year, they're sophomores this year, so we have a big group of sophomores. I have 2 seniors who I've had all 4 years, so it's been a lot of fun to see them progress. Looking forward to really being competitive with the really difficult teams, beating the teams we should beat, and having ourselves a good record. And our goal is to make the playoffs, which it looks like at this point we're going to make both the league playoff and CS playoffs. So we're going to reach those goals which we set for ourselves at the beginning of the year. There are always standout players on the team, but with baseball and softball, what happens is it changes every game. So one game, this person's having a great game. The next game, and a different person is. And so, if you asked me today who the star players were, I'd give you 3 names. If you asked me last week, it might probably 3 different names. Everyone has stood out at some point during this season and really helped us win games. It's been fantastic. So, we're just going to keep doing that. We got about 4 more weeks, and hopefully we'll see some other kids shine. Our biggest competition in the league is going to be St. Vincent and Ukiah. They are pretty big softball powerhouses. They've ran great programs for a lot of years, and our goal is to compete with them and hopefully get to the later innings and see if we can't squeak out a win. So we're actually playing Ukiah today, and we'll see how that goes. We played both teams once already, and we get one more shot at them. In the league playoff, we'll probably have to play one of them again. So one of those teams will play 3 times, and hopefully we can get a win, and hopefully it's in the playoff setting. Other than that, really just enjoying the season, enjoying the kids, and having a lot of fun. And it's nice for this team to be able to put some wins on the board, something we haven't been able to do the last couple of years consistently. So should be good. Should have a good long run in the playoffs, and hopefully you guys can check us out.
97, 98, 99, 100. Woo! My warm up. Hey, I didn't see you there.
Hi.
Hey, Abraham, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Over here. Abraham and I go way back. Abraham does all the announcing for me at my baseball games. All right, buddy. Abraham, Coach D here. Welcome to Hillsburg Baseball. This is my 25th year at Hillsburg High School. I'm getting old, Abraham. And also, this is my 15th year as a baseball coach at Hillsburg High School.
The first question is, how was your first game and most recent, and how did it go?
My most recent game didn't go very well. We played St. Vincent's, but it's okay, because we're going to bounce back. The best game we ever had, though, is we played Montgomery a couple weeks ago. We beat them 7-0, and then we came back and beat St. Vincent's 6-0. So far, so good. We're off to a good start.
Next question is, what do you look forward to the team?
I look forward to being around the kids every day. They're getting much better, the improvement. And I look forward to just being out there, being in the sun since it's not raining anymore, and being around you.
What is your goal for this season?
The goal is for the kids to get better. Our second goal is to win league, which right now we're in second place. and then, of course, make the playoffs and win North Coast section. But just all in all, I just like to see the improvement of my players, especially my young players. So I want everybody to come out to all the baseball games. We play 3 home games this week. Next week we play Santa Rosa. Abraham will be there announcing, I'll be there coaching. All the kids will be there playing. I want to see all the kids on campus at the games. D out.
I'm Wyatt Dugan, starting varsity catcher for Healdsburg.
My name is Nova Farrell. I'm starting left fielder for Healdsburg High School.
My name is Hayden Mariani. I play center field for the Healdsburg baseball team. I started playing baseball when I could. So I started with T-ball on the Hot Rods team. If you know, you know.
I started playing baseball since I could walk.
I started playing baseball during T-ball, around pretty young. I think my favorite aspect would be blocking the balls for the pitchers and saving them runs and doing my job behind the plate.
Favorite aspect probably have to be hitting a nice base hit into the gap, grounding first, and getting onto second and do a little celly.
My favorite aspect of baseball is probably like throwing. I think viewers, if they love the game of baseball, they should play, but if not, just sit at home. Do you, bro.
If you try it and you don't want, it's just like too strenuous or it's just too hard to hit, just stay on the couch or in the bleachers and just watch the game.
My name is Linus Lancaster. I'm the art teacher here at Healdsburg High School, and I would like to introduce to you a project which is called If I Don't Make It, I Love You. And this was a quote from a student who sent that as a text message to her mom while she was hiding in a closet during a school shooting several years ago. And there's a book that was published recently of testimonials from students and survivors of school shootings in the United States, and by that title. And a theater production was made of it by some members of the Raven Theater here in Healdsburg. And along with it, they wanted to have a public installation that would publicize it and also to kind of increase the visibility and the awareness that it brought to the community. And so they asked me and my students to do a public installation. We came up with the idea of doing one empty desk for every student who has been killed in a school shooting since 2018. And the reason that we chose that date is that the book goes up to 2018, and then that was the conclusion. But since 2018 to now, there had been, when we started the project, 103 students killed or people killed in school shootings across the United States in that period of time. And as we were working on the project, the number rose again. In fact, as we were working on it, somebody made a kind of offhanded, dark comment to me asking if we thought we were going to be able to keep up with what was happening, because last spring it seemed like practically a weekly occurrence and the numbers were rising pretty quickly. So we got the idea of doing these empty school desks for each student killed and then planting them out in town, and they were done with headstones for either an individual school or for a group of schools where the shootings had occurred. And we set out to make 106 of these empty desks and to plant them out around town. We got out, not all of them, but quite a few in groups in various places. As these things happen, if they even make the news cycle, they fall away pretty quickly. And our goal is to try to keep the conversation going and not just have it be something that flares up in the news and then dies away again. But we feel that given what an epidemic this is, and it is a uniquely American phenomenon, unfortunately, all of us who come to school every day or who work on a campus are aware that this is something that could happen any day. And I think that if we didn't know that already, the prevalence of these occurrences last spring taught us that this is something that can happen anywhere. Last year, my daughter, who was at Santa Rosa High School, was on lockdown twice, once because of the stabbing and once because of a gun on a campus next door to theirs. And so obviously it can happen anywhere. The Healdsburg district has now started to do the AVERT training with faculty members, and I have done it as well and found it incredibly valuable. It's a training that hopefully will continue to spread, and that eventually all of our faculty members and even students at the high school and junior high levels will do. And one of the things about the AVERT training that they're doing is that it really gives you a great deal of added confidence, knowing how you might handle a situation like that, and what you can do if you have to. So anyway, this is our project. I've had about 15 students working on it over the past 2 years, and my hope is that this will conclude soon. That's the project. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Hi, I'm Christina.
Welcome to the Wellness Center. Hi, my name is Kim Harris, and I'm a mental health counselor here at Hillsburg High School, as well as the wellness coordinator.
Hi, my name is Christina, and I'm the Wellness Outreach Specialist here at the Wellness Center.
We are really excited to tell you that we're opening a wellness center here on campus. We know that students are coming to school with so many extra stressors put on them, whether it's from academics, family finances, body image, substance use,
relationships, friends, home life, or simply just want more information on a wellness topic. The Wellness Center will be here to listen, support, and help.
We are hoping that the Wellness Center will help alleviate some of that stress that is put on our students. So that way, when you're here, you can really focus on your learning and enjoying your time while you're in high school.
I remember being a high school student. Life can get pretty overwhelming and stressful sometimes, and the Wellness Center is here to help with that.
Part of what the Wellness Center can offer is to hopefully help take some of that load off and provide students with more resources and education around different areas that may be causing problems in their life.
If you're feeling overwhelmed during class and would like to use the center for a 10 to 15 minute stress break, you would need a pass from your teacher.
Here at Hillsburg High School, we are first starting with focusing mostly on mental health services, and then we'll be going into those other areas as the program continues to develop. So right now on campus, we do have a variety of different mental health providers that help students with individual counseling as well as support groups and group counseling. If you're interested in signing up for something like that, or you feel like maybe a friend needs help, there's these flyers posted around campus, and there's a QR code that you can scan with your phone and log in, and I will be the one reading that, so you can sign up that way if you don't want to come talk to me in person.
The Wellness Center will be open from Monday through Friday from 8:15 to 3. Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all the Wellness Center news and updates.
Thank you so much for listening about our Wellness Center.
Hi, my name is Colin Dowling. I am the technology coordinator for Healdsburg Unified School District. I've been working in the district for the last 6 years, so I started in 2018. I think that this district is really well organized. We really care about maintaining systems and putting together a technology plan that really serves staff and students well. And I'm excited to kind of keep innovating and giving staff and students a good experience with technology. Prior to coming to Healdsburg School District, I worked at Petaluma City Schools for 3 years, and I was a IT support technician there, and kind of transitioned into becoming technology coordinator for this district. In my spare time outside of Healdsburg High School, I'm a father. I have a 3-year-old, and that takes up most of my time these days, but I do enjoy playing golf, camping, being outside. Generally kind of an outdoorsy person, and like playing sports and trying to entertain and enjoy my 3-year-old. So the technology landscape is one that's constantly evolving, and we are always trying to stay on top of the latest technology and refresh devices and systems to continue to keep up with everything that's new in the tech world. And that's one of our big challenges, and something that we're always striving to stay ahead of. So the IT department for Healdsburg School District consists of myself and two other techs, so Lance and Francisco. We're all based here at the high school, but we do serve the entire district, and we handle everything from student devices, Chromebooks and iPads, to teacher devices, student computer labs, the Wi-Fi network, everything basically under the umbrella of technology in the district. I would like the students to know that the IT team is here to help. We are approachable. Our ultimate goal is to serve staff and students, and we, in conjunction with all the other support staff at this school, we're here and we're available and happy to help. So that's basically a wrap on what me and my team do in the IT department, and we'll see you around campus.
Welcome to Terraria, a land of adventure and a land of mystery, and a land that's yours to shape, defend, and enjoy. Welcome to my game review of Terraria. In Terraria, the world is your sandbox. Whenever you're building towers, castles, digging deep into the earth for treasures, or exploring vast landscapes, Terraria offers limitless possibilities. As they say, build, dig, explore, the core essence of this immersive game. Terraria is available on a variety of platforms, such as PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4 and 5, the Nintendo 3DS, PlayStation Vita, Steam Deck, and even mobile devices. No matter where you play, the adventure is always at your fingertips. Now, let's talk about classes. Terraria offers 4 main classes: Melee, Range, Mage, and Summoner. Each class has unique armor sets, weapons, items, and abilities. Whenever you prefer close combat, ranged attacks, magical spells, or summoning creatures to fight for you, there's a playstyle to suit everyone. Terraria bases these playstyles on your weapon choice, and then gives adjacent armor options that you could use to help defend yourself from the terrors that are in the world. Terraria is a diverse world, with biomes like the Overworld, Underworld, Corruption, Crimson, Jungle, Snow, Sand, Dungeon, and Ocean biomes. Each biome tends to have their own version of certain mobs, such as slimes, skeletons, bats, birds, zombies, and even flying fishes. The world of Terraria is very vast. It's filled with challenging bosses such as the Eye Cthulhu, Brain of Cthulhu, Eater of Worlds, Queen Bee, Skeletron, and King Slime. To advance game progression, you have to slay these bosses. You do so by equipping yourself with powerful weapons, potions, and accessories to enhance your ability and survive the dangers that await. Throughout your journey, you'll encounter a variety of NPCs, each providing unique services and items to aid your adventure. From the merchant to the nurse, each character adds depth and utility to your world. No matter if you're running low on torches and potions, or if you need a quick heal, each NPC offers a unique skill set or items that will help aid you as your world to becoming a master Terrarian. One of the coolest aspects in Terraria is the multiplayer gameplay. Terraria shines in multiplayer, allowing you to join friends in co-op or player versus player. You could team up to conquer bosses, build massive projects, or simply explore the world. This game, like games like Minecraft, in my opinion, are way more enjoyable when you're with friends, as you'll have some friends with you to actually fight off these heinous foes that plague the world of Terraria. Now, let's look at those reviews. Terraria has garnered positive reviews across all platforms. Available at a budget-friendly price, it offers incredible value for countless hours of entertainment. You can visit the official website for more details, purchase merchandise, and even see the latest updates and community creations online. Terraria has a big community, talking about updates, new items, new ways to play, and new things in general. The community is always up to date, and the people in it are usually very nice. In short, Terraria is one of my favorite games of all time. as the progression system is seamless and allows you to play the game any way you wish. That freedom and versatility that no other games have in the sandbox genre, that makes Terraria stand out as an individual title that I'll still be playing for years to come. Even with over an accumulative of 1,000 hours in Terraria, I still find new items, bosses, and even equipment that I haven't touched or used. The game's just that big. There's always something you could work on or improve on in the world that just makes this game so much more special. Being able to build houses or slay bosses, enjoying the game with friends, and heck, even fishing. This game has so much to offer. Anyways, thank you fellow Terrarian for watching. I'll see you in the next game review. Happy adventuring.
Hi everybody, Chef Corsino here. As many of you know, this is my last year at Healdsburg High School. It's been a great 7 years, but some things must come to an end. Many have asked, oh, why are you leaving? Where are you going? And you know, I wouldn't be leaving if it wasn't for a very good reason. My spouse, who I got married to in the fall, very suddenly, you all kind of didn't know what was happening. Oh, a lot happening. Really, we had to get married because of her new job. It's with the U.S. State Department in the Foreign Service. So for any of you who might have any interest in international diplomacy, please come talk to me. I know a lot about it now. But she has a degree in that stuff, which is really cool. And I've been lucky enough to have my dream job for the past 7 years. I've been in education 11 years. And while I'm going to be staying in education, it's time for her to have her dream job. So I'll be relocating temporarily back to Washington, D.C., where I moved from before I came to California. We will then be moving abroad, and we'll be placed at an embassy. Some of you know where we're going, but I can't quite say publicly where we're going. Well, I'll just say it's very west. Very, very west. But many of you, you'll get my contact information if you want to stay in touch. Hit me up on Instagram, Professor Cake. I'm on Facebook, even though I know a lot of you don't use Facebook. My email is corsinocakes@gmail.com, and I'll be using that one after my time here. But you know, when I think about my time at Healdsburg High School, I really just have fond memories. You know, things like Skills USA behind me. You know, making great food, making connections with all of you who are here now and everyone who came before you. When I came into this program, not that it was broken, but it was small. You know, my advanced culinary class the first year had 9 students in it. And this year has 31, and we're over capacity. We're at 152 total students in culinary. When I started here, it was like 90. You know, I take pride in that. We've built something here that's special. I'm looking at, you know, gold medals up on the wall right now, and you know, those are the things I leave behind. I leave behind, you know, the memories that we all created, the good food, sometimes the bad food. I'll never forget the salt pie, where students swapped out all of the sugar in a pumpkin pie for salt. Probably one of the worst things I've ever tasted, but it was a learning experience for everybody, and that mistake was never made again. My hope here is that the program will continue on. We've hired a new teacher. He's very qualified. He's going to look very similar to me. He's about my height. He's a little scruffy. He has no hair. He has a baking and pastry degree from Johnson & Wales. Mine's from CIA. I know, big rivalry. But, you know, he's been an educator for a number of years. He's running a new Skills USA chapter this past year, so he'll be able to continue that on. So I'm encouraged to the future. And any of my students who are like, oh, should I take culinary? Should I not? Please, please stay with it. I didn't build this all for nothing. All right, I want you to stay with, you know, your passion. Stay with cooking. Even if it's just a hobby, you know, you're going to learn more. And I think about my own time in culinary school, and I seldom had the same chef twice, so it's really a great thing to learn from new people, to have these new experiences. So stay with it. I'm going to be checking in on all of you through social media, you know, see how everybody's doing. I'll be staying as a virtual advisor for everybody needs me with Skills USA as long as I'm wanted. And if a year comes where nobody needs me, that's okay. We'll all move on from there. So stay in touch. Come visit me abroad. And my parting words are simply this. When opportunities arise in your life, take them. you know, they may not come up again. It's better to not live with regrets. You know, Katie and I have always wanted to live abroad. And while the timing was never going to be great to leave here, it's something that we've always wanted to do. That opportunity has knocked, and we are taking it, and we're going, and we're packing up the cats, and away we go.